What's important is giving a comforting environment for the patients that are coming in, because that helps in their recovery and in their treatment. And it's important to get relationships architecturally internally right, so that the patient has a comforting experience. And that's the difficulty in the judging that we've had today, because of the different scale of things. So it's trying to get that almost intimacy in some of the very large scale projects that we've been looking at. The smaller ones, you can see that very easily, but it's trying to understand that, and where the architects have really got hold of that and created that sort of sense in a much larger scale. And some of the entries that we've had haven't been able to demonstrate that for me from a client perspective, because they haven't got inside the building. We've seen some architecturally iconic buildings that aren't, for me, saying this is a healthcare building, this is what it's going to do for the client.
We definitely saw some images of people using the building very, very well, and I think we struggled with the larger projects because they were void of people. There was one project in particular which was stunning architecture, but there were hardly any interiors, and there was certainly no people in the images. So this particular project not only looks used, it also sits well in its context, it relates to the environment, and it's just great architecture.
And you can see the patients looking comfortable in that environment too.
You can, definitely.
It comes back to the point that I said, it's about the patient feeling comfortable in there.
There's a whole
and what those
page.
Images show is exactly that.
There's a whole page with patients sitting in the spaces, really sort of chatting to one another. It looks like a community.
Very organic.
Yeah.
At once. We had mega projects, and we had small, very intimate projects. And I think it's always, irrespective of size, it's the nexus of form and function that really sort of motivates and excites me. The nexus of design and use. An architect needs to demonstrate that, really, to sort of capture my attention. And I think our shortlist did that. And I think our winner captures the essence of those two things for me.